First, the headlines. PPP model will be adopted to provide necessary health facilities in far-flung areas, says Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan. Role of parents, teachers, local bodies and educational institutes vital in laying strong foundation for children, asserts Director Education as Mar. And UNESCO school team leaves for Delhi to participate in 50th Nehru Junior Hockey Tournament. A very good evening and welcome to MAMI Television English News Primetime News. I'm Loving RIMAI giving you the latest news update. Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan has stated that PPP model will be adopted as a new step to provide necessary health facilities in far-flung areas of the state. He was speaking at the distribution of umbrellas and bags to Ashas at IMA Hall, Lumphilpad, jointly organized by WHO, Health Services and National Health Mission today. Director of Health Services Dr. K. Hoirom Shashikumar and State Mission Director NHM Dr. Somorjit Ningombam also attended the program. Speaking for the Minister, Sapam Ranjan said various health programs taken up by the government will be futile and meaningless if the benefits cannot reach grassroots level. He emphasized the role of ASHA workers for successful implementation of the health schemes and also expressed the need for ASHAs to raise awareness on sanitation, immunization and nutrition programs in rural areas, stating that steps have been taken to raise awareness on menstrual hygiene among adolescents in schools. He said menstruation is still considered a taboo in rural areas and expressed the need for ushers to speak on menstrual hygiene and break this misbelief. The minister further assured that the problems of ASHA workers will be resolved in consultation with the Chief Minister and their honorarium will be given on time. He also stated that the World Health Organization, WHO, provided the umbrellas and bags distributed today in honor and recognition of the role and contribution of ASHA workers.
Missing link grassroots step delivery of healthcare systems in the world body and having before. ASHA's key role, almost initially every program, the ASHA's key role, low and Yahweh, when it evolved already, because when the government is quite a key and healthcare and the remote areas, hospitals, primary health center, healthcare deliveries,
Dr. Singha, Ashada message, I could get logic, philosophy, spirit that the current life of the high view. Paramatuna, Nakoyu, Litonanaba, Apava Minister, Apava Health Secretary, Apava Mission Director, Leronina, Asamagano, keep up your good works.
Director of Education S. L. Nandakumar has said parents, teachers, local bodies and educational institutions play an important role in laying strong foundation for a child's education. He said this during the prize distribution for the state-level mass awareness program on national initiative for proficiency in reading with understanding and numeracy, Nipun Bharat, held today at the conference hall of Samagrasha at Babupara. Speaking on the occasion, Nandakumar said Nipun Bharat mission is an important part of National Education Policy 2020 to ensure that every child in the country attains foundational literacy and numeracy by the end of grade 3 by 2026-27. The mission was launched by Union Minister for Education Ramesh Pokhriyal on July 5, 2021, while Chief Minister N. Biren launched the mission on September 5, 2021. To achieve the objective of Nipun Bharat mission, parents, local bodies, members of the community, educational institutions and most importantly teachers play an important role, he asserted. Different competitions will be held to create awareness of the mission, like preparing learning materials by teachers, storytelling by students, and creating slogans based on Nipun Bharat mission by parents and community members, he said.
Bharat mission ki maranda aikoi puna khaminaba phap taminaba si darkar lei sina maram oirada aikoina tonga ba competition sinjabani competition asing adudi ahanbada oja singi oiba teaching learning material sabagi contest ani subada angang singi oiba communication skills si hendana nabagi damakta aikoina storytelling competition thongthok sagibani amadi parents amadi community members singi damakta aikoina Nipun Bharat based always slogan competition amu thongthok sagibani hairiba contest asida saruk yabiriba amadi prize winners to Magoina congratulate Tomjani, Midiaki Isil Inausing Nasu, Economic Baraki, Mission Matanga, issues, Amadi Masigi, Daka Leva Mayamasi, in Mayanava, Tan Binanava in Apple Tomjani.
A team of players from UNACO School left for New Delhi today to take part in the 50th Nehru Junior Hockey Tournament under 17 to be held from September 2 to 14. Chairman of UNACO School and Irabanta flagged off the team from the multipurpose hall of UNACO School of Excellence, Khongman. The team comprises 19 players and 4 officials. Speaking on the occasion, Irabanta said the team faced some inconveniences as it was formed within a short period of time and had no time to practice. Assuring to avoid such inconveniences in the future, he appealed to the players to follow the instructions of the coach and the manager under the strict discipline. Their win will not only bring laurels to the school but also to the state as a whole. Sport is very suitable for the state, producing the majority of the Olympians in the field. As such, Irabanta encouraged the players to work hard to represent India. In continuation of the protest demanding inclusion of Meitei in Scheduled Tribe list of the Indian Constitution, Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee of Manipur (SDDCM) staged a sit-in protest today at Lamlong Market. Leaders of CSOs, students' organizations and women's organizations took part in the protest. Taking part in the protest, convener of SDDCM Youth Wing, Ann Edison, condemned the government for delaying the matter and appealed to the government to take up steps considering the sentiment of the people. Warning that more intense agitation from the people leading to unwanted incidents will emerge if the government continues to remain silent, he added the committee will continue to stage different forms of protests till their demands are met. Edison further mounted pressure on the government to acknowledge the democratic agitation of the people and take up necessary steps.
Matam yam kuinagi mamangdagi Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee na akoi yellow me ojeraga lairaba akoi yellow me na sakhangbiyo haibani sigumba yamna maram chaba akoi gi demand ase matam asyam kuina tabi gana laiba haibase masi akoi sidagi hena kanbu khungchang amagi invite tawbune haidana akoina lawdubangam de Manipur government akoina haijaning basi sumaina akoina pung khara phammasina khungjangi aroiba saruk natte haibase masi akoi Manipur government masi khangbiyo akoina maram charaba akoi Manipur gi maroina maitai singna pamba akoi Scheduled Tribe ki status ta akoi maitai natrana mitai singna laibase government masi lokhatbiyo aduna tabtaraga sidagi hena kanjalakwa khungjang singi madugi thorakpa amangata apafatagi madugi responsibility pumase masi government gi oibam thoyimse oigadabna hai office.
The 15-day workshop on Lai Haroba Syntax in Damba 2022, which kicked off on August 17, concluded at Manipur Pandit Loichang Palace compound today. MLA of Wangkai Assembly Constituency, Thangjam Arun Pandit of Manipur, Pandit Loichang, Achauba Wanghengbam Lukhoi and President of Amuko, Peroijam Nando Luang, graced the closing ceremony as the chief guest, president and guest of honor respectively. Students coming from different parts of the state also attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Secretary of Manipur Pandit Loichang Ngangbam Ranjit said the workshop is held every year with the objective of protecting and safeguarding the norms of Lai Haroba, which have been degrading. Amaiba Amaibi priests and priestesses, Pena artists, and renowned scholars of the state took part in the workshop. He said the distasteful portrayal of Tangkhul and Nurabi Shaba in recent Lai Haroba rituals has never occurred from Manipur Pandit Loishang's side. Ranjit further appealed to the people of the state to jointly keep the norms of Lai Haroba intact.
Manipurda Lai Haraubugi the Kaitaragliba Amadi Aranba Pongnaba Haidana Sahi Kudingi Sinjaduna Aquina Lai Harau Sindak Sinamasi Pankutu Lapani Masi Sinba Sida Aquina Sukara Makaidi My Pae Haina Loje Tangun Sabana Soriba Nurabi Sabana Soriba Mayam Singase Manipur Padi Lusangdi Nasi Powder Amata Yaudri Aduna Manipurda Ladiba Maybe Pena Mayam Sipulaga Manipurgi Kaitaragliba Wigi Lai Haraubugi Rum Singase Haramakida
Office of the Development Commissioner for Handloom, New Delhi under Handloom Weaver Scheme will provide monetary assistance of 8,000 rupees every month to handloom awardees as financial support need-based assistance. According to the scheme, the applicant must be a recipient of Padma Award, Sant Kabir Award, National Award and State Award in Handloom, must be above 60 years of age and have an annual income that does not exceed Rs 1 lakh. A statement released by the Deputy Director of Development Commissioner for Handloom, New Delhi, Harakanta Baron said under this scheme, financial support need-based assistance of Rs 8,000 per month will be provided to the recipients. It instructed eligible awardees of Manipur to submit their application and the prescribed form along with income certificate, weaver details, Aadhaar card, bank details, copy of award certificate, address proof, family details, date of birth certificate, etc. To Weavers Service Center, Porompad, further information can be obtained from the office, it added. The first Andhra Pradesh State Shaolin Traditional Kung Fu Taolu training seminar organized by Shaolin Traditional Kung Fu Association of India and Shaolin Traditional Kung Fu Association of Andhra Pradesh concluded today. The training seminar was held for 10 days at Power Martial Arts Academy, Brodipet, Guntur. Chief instructor of this seminar and president of All India Kung Fu and founder of Shaolin Traditional Kung Fu Association of India, Grand Master Dai Sifu, Seal Lama, and President of Shaolin Traditional Kung Fu Association of Andhra Pradesh, Sifu SK M. Samdani, attended the concluding program of the seminar. Certificates for completion of the training program were distributed to around 100 participants. A team of Diamond Donor Group led by Managing Director of Diamond TV channel Kongjom, James Hegrujam, provided door-to-door assistance to people in need. The TV channel has provided monetary assistance of Rs 25,000 to Albert Maimom of Basikong and 20,000 rupees to Laishram Rameshwar of Lilong Arapati, who has been bedridden for past 3 years due to a road accident. Speaking on the matter, James said the assistance was provided to people in need along with the support from the channel supporters. Seeking support from the people for Diamond Donor Group, James said the group will also extend support to the donor members in time of needs. The locals of Taubal Wangmataba boycotted the whole family of the man who sexually assaulted his own daughter. The girl allegedly committed suicide by consuming poison. Young Development Sport Organization in Taubal Wangmataba Nupi Chaukat Kongtang Lup held a meeting to discuss the matter on Tuesday. During the meeting, the members decided to boycott AK Ibungo alias Bungma and his family, not to extend any help to any family members and exclude them from any social events of the locality. Let's take a short commercial break. We'll be back with more updates after the break.
Welcome you all to Lunako Residential School at Chanung, Imphal East. An exclusive co-education residential school located on a sprawling 50-acre campus will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. First academic session will begin in April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Hurry up for registration.
Class 10.
We're back with the national news after the break. Congress MP and G23 leader Manish Tiwari today raised objections to the party for not making public the names of electors for the party president poll and said it must be published on the AICC website to ensure transparency. He also asked why anyone seeking to contest the Congress president's election should go to the PCC office to get the electoral roll, as this does not even happen in a club election. Tiwari tweeted that a sense of a fair and free process is names and addresses of electors must be published on the Congress website in a transparent manner. He said Mistry, who is the chairman of the Congress's Central Election Authority, is quoted as saying that the list is not made public. If a member of the party wants to check, they can check at the PCC office. Another Congress leader and the MP Karti Chidambaram supported his view, saying every election requires a well-defined electoral college. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has been transformed into a strong, confident and self-reliant nation which is fully equipped to deal with all kinds of threats and challenges. He was speaking at an event in Udaipur, Rajasthan, where he said that the steps taken by the government in the last 8 years have injected new confidence into the armed forces. He asserted that India has never attacked any country, nor has it captured an inch of foreign land, but if anyone ever tries to harm the sovereignty, unity and integrity of the country, a befitting reply will be given. He further said a strong and self-reliant new India is moving shoulder to shoulder with powerful countries. He listed a number of steps taken by the Ministry of Defence to promote Atmanirbharta in defence, including issuance of 3 positive indigenization lists of 310 items and earmarking 68% of the capital procurement budget for domestic industry in Union Budget 2022-23. He added that foreign companies are being encouraged to manufacture in India under the Make in India, Make for the World vision to strengthen the domestic defense industry. BJP MLAs decided to hold their protest at the Delhi Assembly but say they will hit the street and continue their agitation against the alleged corruption of the AAP government. The BJP MLAs were marshalled out of the House for the 3rd day amid multiple adjournments and sloganeering by the leaders of both the ruling AAP and BJP. Leader of opposition in the Assembly Ranveer Singh Bidure had earlier said the MLAs will sit on a night-long protest for the 2nd consecutive day to demand a probe into various scams by the Delhi government. Later in a statement, BJP MLA Vijender Gupta said that they are halting their dharna inside the Delhi Assembly premises. The BJP MLAs have vowed to continue their agitation, demanding reply in serious cases of financial irregularities emerging in the excise policy 2021-22 and construction of classrooms, he said. He added they would hit the streets and make people aware of the mountain of corruption cases piling up against the AAP government. Moving on to the international news, the United States has concerns about any country conducting military exercises with Russia, which has waged an unprovoked and brutal war against Ukraine, the White House has said after Moscow announced that the Vostok 2022 drills will involve more than 50,000 troops from China, India and several other countries. Russia said that the Vostok 2022 military exercises will be held from September 1 to 7 in different locations in the Far East and the Sea of Japan and involve more than 50,000 troops from China, India and several other countries. The exercises will allow the armies of the participating countries to practice defensive and offensive operations at 7 training grounds of the Eastern Military District and in maritime and coastal areas of the Sea of Okhotsk and the Sea of Japan, the Russian Defense Ministry said. In Washington, White House Press Secretary Karen Jean-Pierre, while responding to questions on the military exercises hosted by Russia, said the U.S. has voiced its concerns. Before we wrap up, the headlines once again. With that, we've come to the end of today's Primetime Bulletin. Stay tuned to MAMI Television for more updates.
Class 10-12 loiraba mahiroi singna Manipur da leina kari tamlaga afaba thabak fangba yabagi haibasi achouba wahang amani certified healthcare professional ama oiba yabagi khudung chaba leire SN Institute of Paramedical Sciences and Skill Development da BSc amadi diploma gi course enroll tobiu Manipur University amadi Paramedical Council of India da affiliated tawraba institute amani matik chaba student da job placement gi khudung chaba amadi industry connections pizari BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc in Radio Imaging Technology, Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology, Diploma in Radio Imaging Technology, Diploma in Ophthalmic Technology, Diploma in Physiotherapy. Akupa marol gidamak ngasima call tawbirau, lengshin birau aikhoigi institute, Nongmaibung Purana Raspberry Infalda.
HIV IBC lambi mari khaktada miyoy amadagi amada sindoi.
HIV positive oiba mama mapadagi machada.
Sakhangdaba miyoy singa kondom yaudana yuman mari thamba matamda HIV sandoi.
Mi amaga yatum siren waiduna sizinabada HIV sandoi.
Ana layeng de ikap matamda HIV test to gale ikap labadi HIV sandoi.
Chang naina amadi niyom chumna kondom sizinabana HIV dagi ngakthopon.
Sexual transmitted infection STI.
Haibadi pinungi laina dagi sunga thopongami.
Aduga angang pamdrabadi kondom sizinabiyo.
HIV haiba virus asina mipung khudimagta sokhali.
Masigi namkhai laite chahi laining kanglup natraga nupa nupi angang khaidi.
Masina mi amadagi amada mathang sandokpa ngami.
Aina domu singnari HIV test tawnabagidamak. Aina domu singnari kondom sizinabagidama.
Aina domu singnari nasabu HIV dagi kanjanaba. HIV AIDS ki maramda hena kupa moron khangnabagidamak.
AIDS toll-free number 1097 da phone tobi.
English Hindi natraga Manipuri da wari saba yagani.
Nako AIDS app su download tobiu amadi
Hojik lamdam asida wakal mapung phadriba inkhalakliba naha kaya amadi mayai kaba chinjakta iraknaduna leiri masida tuminna leiduna yengbagi mahutta achumba lambi puraknaba hotnaba mathau tai Hariba center asida mental health disorder amadi drug addiction gi treatment tawjari Adom gi ichai naw singsu mathau tarabadi lengsin birau adom gi damakta leizare yaipokpa rehabilitation